everybody! I've got another story. It's called Master Track's Train. And I think this is about a family who work on a train. Has anybody been on a train? It's very exciting. You need a driver, you need a person to take your tickets, you need somebody to give the food out. And if you're really lucky, you get to go in first class and you get cups of tea and all sorts of things. Shall we see what happens? And of course, people that work on the trains are all superheroes, aren't they?
Here is an announcement. The train approaching platform 2 is full of stolen goods. Oh, crowded with crooks and a day and a half late. British Rail are sorry for the delay.
How could this happen, you ask? Well, listen, and I will tell you all about it. There's the people waiting on the platform for the train that is full of crooks. Ooh. The story began many, many years ago with a little train, a big driver, a big driver's wife, and an empty platform and a handbag. A handbag, said the lady. I think that's from another story. Mr. Track, he was the driver, picked up the bag. Mrs. Track, she was the driver's wife, peeped inside. And what did they find? A baby! Mr. and Mrs. Track took the baby to the lost property office. When no one claimed him, they took him home to live with them. Remember, this is just a story. There, nobody's claimed the baby, so they're taking it home. We will call him Toby, they said. And they did. And there they are, at their little house near the railway, and there's Mrs. Track with the baby. And Mr. Track is having a cup of tea. Toby Track was a good baby, a good toddler, well nearly, a good little boy and a good big boy. He went everywhere with his mum and dad. How do you think he went everywhere? Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Goodness me, it looks like he had adventures on trains. As he got older, he helped with the tickets, the sandwiches and lots of other jobs. Oh look, he's doing the tickets there, and at the bottom he's washing the pots and making sandwiches. Then one morning, just 2 days ago, a terrible thing happened. I don't know what's going to happen. Looks like he's putting the coal in the steam train. Mr. and Mrs. Track woke up to find that Toby's bed was empty and the train had gone. Help, you say. How could this happen? Well, listen and you'll hear. Oh dear. Somebody's saying, I can't bear it. Help! Toby Track had woken in the night to find a shining torch, a miserable voice, a grabbing hand and some running feet. And a moving train. That's the crooks stealing the train, but it's only pretend. The stolen train puffed off into the night. Woo woo! On board, a family of crooks. Bad dad, bad mum, and 2 bad children, and a big bad dog. Their name was Creep, so Mr. and Mrs. Creep. The train puffed on. It stopped, it started, it stopped, it started. The creeps were stealing as they went along, anything and everything. There they go, look, they've stolen a horse, they've stolen some bricks. They worked all night. When morning came, they hid in a tunnel. Oh, they've stolen a bike full of bread and they're hiding the train in a tunnel so nobody can find them. The creeps sat in the guard's van and ate their stolen breakfasts. Oh, the perfect getaway, the perfect sausage. This is the perfect crime, the perfect hideout. Then, worn out and pleased with themselves, they fell asleep. Shh. Oh, they're noisy sleepers, aren't they? Out crept Toby Track. Yes, out crept Toby Track. He knew how to lock the guard's van, so he locked it. He knew how to drive the train, so he drove it. He didn't know his way home, so he got lost. For a while. But what about the creeps, you ask? Well, they yelled, they banged, and they couldn't get out of the van. See, here comes the train now, and they're still in it. And here comes Toby, and here comes Mr. and Mrs. Track, who are just pleased to see them. There's Toby driving the train, and there's Mr. and Mrs. Track waiting for him. And the crooks are in the back of the train. Yes, a happy ending, except hang on, wait a minute. Oh, hang on, have I missed a page out? That doesn't make much sense. Oh, no, it is a happy ending because look, here's the policeman coming to arrest the creeps, the crooks. But wait a minute.
Here is another announcement. The train approaching platforms 4, 5, 6 is coming in sideways. What a disaster. How could this happen, you ask?
No more announcements, it's late. And anyway, we must go now. People on the train, on the platform, don't want any more disasters, do they?
Bye-bye.
We've got a train to catch. And off they go and catch a train that isn't coming in sideways. Do you think the announcement was a real one? How does a train come in sideways? I've never seen that before. Oh, there's a bird on a sign saying the end. That was a funny story. Okay, bye-bye. See you soon.